I have a saying, which I probably stole from reading something, but it's that Jesus wasn't a Christian, Muhammad wasn't a Muslim, and Buddha wasn't a Buddhist. Okay, all these things got indoctrinated after the passing of these individuals. You know what I'm saying? Were they not teachers? Did they not have a style of teaching? And did they not, were they not great men and wanted us to follow in their footsteps? The funny thing about Buddha is Buddha said himself that there will be more Buddhas to come, and there will be greater Buddhas than I. And I mean, so, and Jesus was known as Christ. Christ, the term Christ means anointed one. Buddha, the term Buddha means enlightened one. And like I was saying earlier about the guru, the one who takes you from the darkness into the light, obviously has to be basking in the light. And the most beautiful thing about a day and night analogy is that if you're in a room full of darkness, you can bring a candle and watch the darkness, not touch, not consume the light. Darkness does not have the power to consume light, okay? But light has the power to dissipate darkness, okay? So with that in mind, if you are in a well-lit room and you could bottle up a jar of darkness, if you were to throw the jar of darkness into the light, the lit room, there's no darkness.
It's gone.
There can't be darkness in a well-lit room. There can't be any darkness. You see what I'm saying? So that's why when Jesus was sitting on Mount Sinai or wherever he was at the time for the 40 days and 40 nights that he was up there for, there was a time where the devil came to him and tried to offer him something, try to tempt him. And he denied the temptation because, and the way the conversation went was something like, it was a lie. The devil was basing everything off of manipulation and lies. That's what he always does. Makes it seem like he can do something for you when he really can't, or that he's going to help you when he really won't. So he said, I'll give you all of this and all that. And Jesus said, how are you going to promise me something that doesn't belong to you? For it belongs to my Father. See? So it was the knowledge, it's the knowledge of the truth that you can't get hustled. You can't get, you know what I mean? When you know how 3-card Monte works, you know what I mean? You're going to pick the right card.
Yep.
When you know how things are operating, you won't get caught into it, and it's knowledge. The most powerful thing is knowledge. And then thus knowledge, which in many cases on earth, in business and corporate and in the hood, and just knowing the price tag of things in the market, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, knowledge is your friend. You know what I'm saying? Ignorance is the enemy. And then, but the highest form of knowledge is spiritual knowledge. Knowing what this body really is and the spirit that abides in it, and then how we're supposed to conduct ourselves so that you don't live a mortal life through the senses and just trying to please your senses and all these urges that we have as human creatures. But you go beyond that, and then you fulfill your heart through the spirit, and then you can emote on a higher level of energy, because Jesus said, don't worry about anybody that wishes to harm this body. Only a spiritual being can say that. Only true spiritual beings are not you can be not afraid of death, but they're really not afraid of death because they know that they're not this body. They know it. They don't believe it. They know it.
Yeah.
And so eventually I'm like, There's too many masters talking about the body like it's just a piece of flesh, like it's just a vessel. You know, it doesn't matter which part of the world these guys are from. So what I did when I seeked is, even though I could see some differences in forms of doctrine and teaching and this and that, I didn't focus on that like, oh, they really this or that, or oh, it's so different. Who cares? You know, there's differences, right? There's differences between you and me. Of course there's differences between cultures, right? At the end of the day, what is common? Yeah. Because when this guy's talking about God, and then this guy's talking about God, and this guy's talking about God, and then all of them said 5 things that are in common, well then maybe that does have something to do with God.